In today's episode, we're going to discuss the phrase get over it or move on. Honestly, you should not be telling anyone to get over it and move on. And that's what makes this an uncomfortable conversation. So let's jump in. When you say get over it or move on, what you're doing is you're being dismissive and unhelpful. So instead of doing that, you want to offer encouraging words and acknowledge people's feelings. So, for example, you can say, it's okay to feel the way you feel. However, let's think about it a different way. Let's look at it from a different approach. Have you considered this? If you truly understand what they're going through, you can offer something like, I understand that this can be a difficult situation, or I definitely try to stay away from. I know how you feel, because you may really not know how they feel because people process things very differently. You can offer something as acknowledging their feelings, and then you can say, how do we move on from here? What do you need from me to help you move on from this space right here? I'm going to tell you times when you should avoid saying it at all, whether it's get over it or move on. A time that you should definitely avoid saying these statements is when someone is dealing with their grieving or something traumatic happened, there's a trauma that they're experiencing. You don't want to minimize their feelings or make them feel like they should just snap out of it. Like the snap of a finger, it's over. They should be good to go. You cannot do that, because that is not helpful to them in whatever situation or the process that they're going through. They got to sit in it and see what they're going to do and how they're going to move forward on whatever the case is, whatever situation that they may be facing. Now, how can you be helpful in this situation? You can say, how can I support you right now? And what that's doing is you're offering yourself to be a support system for them to help them through their situation. After acknowledging their feelings, you can also say, okay, it might be time for you to focus on your well-being, and let's make a self-care plan. I can help you with your self-care plan or give you suggestions or recommendations. Again, you're opening yourself up to assist them in their health care, their well-being, their self-care, so that they are able to move forward from whatever situation that they may be experiencing right now. You can say, I can't imagine what you're going through, and to me it appears to be hard. However, you're not alone. You don't have to fight this fight by yourself. I am here to help you. You have friends, you have family, you have coworkers. We are here to support you. And you can also offer, if they want to take advantage of outside resources, professional counseling, or whatever the case may be. The bottom line is, in all of these situations, you want to offer your assistance in helping them with this situation, and to be able to help in a healthy space at their time, and to get in a space where they can continue on without this being such a heavy load. I want to give you some key points to remember when you're dealing with a situation and you're definitely trying to say get over it, or you need to just move on. This is what you should try to do. First of all, validate their feelings. Acknowledge that they may be in pain in whatever way it is. And then you want to also reassure them that you're here to help them feel better or be able to process this situation so that they can continue on in a healthy space. The solution. What that means is, don't say get over it. However, you want to offer positive suggestions and recommendations so that they can move to a space where they can handle it and move forward in whatever situation that they're in. Again, not being dismissive, but helping them through the process. Show empathy. You want to do that. You want to try to put yourself in their shoes and try to understand from their perspective. How do they feel? Try to get in a space where you can understand what they feel, see it from their eyes, even though you're trying to show them a better way and a positive way to look at the situation. Here, I'm going to just be honest with you. When it comes to telling someone to just move on, you need to get over, you cannot dictate anyone's feelings and how they process it, how long it's going to take them to get to a space where they can get to a space where they can move on in a healthy space, in a positive manner, deal with the situation and come up with solutions that is beneficial for them and for everybody, the overall thing. We just need to be supportive of our family, our friends, our co-workers, our neighbors when they get in situations that may bring them down, put them in a depressive state, in a state where they don't know. They don't know how to feel. They just know that they feel the way they feel. And we can be that support system for them while they process this pain or the situation so that they can move to a space that works best for them. Now, why is this important? This is definitely an uncomfortable conversation because in your mind, you may want to say, get over it. However, you can't say that, right? So you want to have these tools in place. So talk to your family and your friends and say, hey, if you're ever in a situation where it can be challenging, whether it's grief, whether you lost your job or you're in a depressed state, talk about how can I best support you. And when you do that, what do we say here? Make the plan, put it in writing, because it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. Until next time, peace.